Alright, let's get it. Bags are nice and clear.
You have your orders.
There's reported corruption. Ooh, corruption. We're at the right spot? Yeah. Oh, it said to go to that corruption. I'm so silly. Reported corruption.
This great wound in the land bodes ill.
Alright, let's explore. Hopefully this build holds its own. Oh, that's also what I wanted to do. Whoops. Is I should probably check. Need to have a quick look at. Okay, they don't run it on that one, whereas I feel like there's no reason not to. Charge Infusion might end up being better late. But for now. So what I'm specifically looking for is what people tend to do for Flicker Strike. Actual charge, which actually might be worth. Let's go back and we'll see if we can get some basic level stuff in there. Because I do think that there's no reason not to have why are the titles not updating? That's really annoying. Oh, it says they're updated. Let's double check. Alright, is anything currently using perpetual charge? Perpetual charge. I don't think so, so we can check our gems. Looking for perpetual charge. Here we go. And probably close combat, which I think requires one of these bad boys. Yeah, none of that, none of that. Cool. Close combat. So in theory, not on the quarter staff, we'll put it on Flicker Strike if we can, which we should be able to, surely. Perpetual charge, yeah, there we go. Alright, so we can use a Flicker Strike as our spender for excess. The reason why is because it just makes sense. Concentrated effect, damn girl. That's what those people are running. So you actually totally end up with a fair amount of extra power charges, I've noticed. So you can do more than just keep up the thing. Keep up charge stuff. So that's what I want to kind of like test out. Is preferably without dying. Would be fucking sick. Okay, I need to learn how Flicker Strike works clearly, but I wonder why it's not bouncing. So I have two. Okay. Uh-oh, bad timing. Swear to God, as soon as you drop your bell and unbound, oh my God, it's so much damage. All right, cool. I'm happy with that. That should work in theory. All right, let's go back and test this and this. Let's go to this one. I want to make sure the titles have updated. The titles have updated. Turns out, yes, they have. Cool. Alright, shut that shit down. Bring up our passive tree. Yeah, oh yeah, dude. And let's go back here. Ah, let's get it. I think there's no reason to check any other stuff. The fallen charge is really nice, I will be honest. But not 100% necessary. The flicker strike can be a bit dangerous because it kind of like flows you into wherever it thinks you need to be, right? Which in and of itself can be sometimes a bit annoying, but I think all things considered, not too bad. We're getting some rares. You probably don't even need flicker strike that often, to be perfectly honest. Probably only most notable when there's heaps of mobs around. One thing I'm aware of though is just the positioning. That'll naturally kind of happen because of the flicker strike positioning. Oh, that's a dead end. Fucking trash, dude. What's that? Oh, the power charges. I only have the one. Yeah, that makes sense. That is very nice. Alright. Apart from the fact that it definitely like fucks with your head, physically watching it go crazy. Fallen charge might still technically be the play. No, oh, that was close. Woo! My butthole. I do think I might have made a mistake playing on Trade League though, because I'm just like probably don't really have that much. Well, it's not a probably. I don't really have that much interest in using Trade League, to be perfectly honest. So I'd rather have done solo self-found, but as I say, it is what it is. That is fucked. Oh yeah, Flicker Strike could definitely end you in some bad spots. Maybe it is worth just sticking with the what to do for now. At least until we get some defenses up. And all the other perma buffs with Spirit online to make you a bit more tanky. I feel like then maybe it might be worth, but it is definitely spicy just being flicker striked right into the deepest of the territory. But I'll have to kind of assess that as we go, I think. Those rares are dying in even just a bell, to be honest, so that's pretty good. Don't need to use Unbound Fury that much, which is very nice. It is night and day difference from playing a monk build that's... I mean, obviously it's meta. You could argue it's pretty broken. Unless if this is what it's supposed to be. I hear a lot of people complaining that they don't want it to be completely nuts like PoE 1 there. And I sort of get that. Like, the methodical gameplay is probably something people would prefer. Slower paced, thoughtful, you know, instead of just absolute trash fucking flashy light syndrome that tends to happen. And Flicker Strike is like the actual epitome of that, right? Where you're just completely buzzing around the whole map, destroying everything. But I do think Fallen Charge might be the play, at least until we get better gear and leveling up and shit. So that is fun. Alright, so let's go back and we'll swap back to Fallen Thunder for now. Just for now. I'm glad I still have Flicker Strike, obviously I'm gonna shove that in the bank, right? But I think that is the smarter play. Alright, where is our Falling Thunder? There we go. Rank 12. Let's go. Flicker Strike, pop them there. Put that one in. That can go. Oh, it's already there. Sick. Perpetual Charge is probably pretty good. And I'm guessing we'll just do Falling Thunder because it will be front load. Obviously from range it's probably not that. Actually, let's have a look if there's anything else. I've decided. I'm gonna try it. Just any spark. I already have Perpetual Charge. Scatter Shot surely wouldn't work. Where are we? It's not on my list. Hello? Why wouldn't it be on there? Oh, I just need to scroll. Oh, turns out you just scroll, dude. Jesus Christ. Alright, shocking hits, support skills, blah blah blah. Okay. Interesting. Weapon elemental damage. Yeah, I don't really know which one would be better. Perpetual Charge is clearly an obvious choice. I might even just go... Let's pull out Close Combat for obvious reasons. We'll stash these bad boys. While we're here, let's identify and piss this other shit off. Not really relevant, but I do like that it has a thing. It might be worth salvaging. Need to get up my things. That'll do. Then we'll sell that bad boy. There we go. Let's stash. That needs to get sold. Stash. 12 skill gem I might still need, I think. Staggering. Everything else is pretty much all up. I mean, I may as well upgrade staggering for no other reason. It's cool. That was loud. Oh yeah, dude. Refresh this. That was just refreshing chat. There we go. Alright. I don't think we need anything else on Falling Thunder just yet. Until I figure out what might be worthy of putting it on. A lot of the guides that I've seen, at least for leveling and stuff on WotC, don't say to do anything with extra charges. I still feel like that's kind of maybe like a bit of an oversight, right? I do have mana problems at the moment. That is definitely a thing. I mean, that's a lot of damage just from Falling Thunder alone. And you've got so much generation of power charges, there's no reason not to spend or have something else to spend it on. Flicker Strike feels good, but it puts you in really awkward spots sometimes, which I'm not a fan of. Whereas that feels very safe from a distance, right? Although we do need to sort out our mana problems at some point. Alright. I hate that it's too hot with it, too hot without it. It's fucking ridiculous. There we go. Alright, investigate the mine. Oh, is that seriously not hitting him? That was annoying. That's one thing I'm still getting used to as well as the bell. It's gotta be super close because of the concentrated effect thing from it. It is what everyone else is running there, so I just need to buck the fuck up and deal with it. But oof, that bell damage shit is spicy, dude. Ah, Jesus. If they can get most other builds feeling as fun as this monk, then their class design is good. It doesn't necessarily have to be this fast paced, right? Because obviously different strokes for different folks, different people prefer different shit. And I'm sure there might be a valid reason one day to have... Oh my god, that's just so ridiculous. Yeah, I think Falling Thunder is 100% the absolute best play. It just feels so safe to have that ranged option when you're in a bit of a tight spot. Yeah, it's not necessarily all about how fast-paced it is, because that will come with time, and I understand that from a design perspective they can't just make everything super fast-paced and, you know, ridiculous, but whatever feeling this is, if they need to capture this on lots of other tunes, basically, if they can pull that off, then class design will feel real fucking good. I typically go Warriors, so Warrior was the first tune that I spent way too much time investing in, and yeah, it just felt slow. Granted, we don't have all the weapons. In fact, we have the only weapon being mace, and they are slow as shit, right? So, and that could be very intentional design. Fine, it is what it is. You know, don't shoot the messenger. They're still in early access testing this shit. I'm willing to, you know, give him that grace period for now. I hope we probably get some patch notes and shit coming out within the next week, I'd imagine, when, you know, everyone's back from their holidays, well rested, much deserved. Ooh, leveled. Ooh, piece of candy. There we go. Found the little light. Any more? No, it should be good. Alright, we finish off that. What? 2 extra power charges. I have no clue what that actually means, but I'm hoping that it will consume them all and give us long, big long. That is the plan. This guy is a piece of shit. The first one's always a... Oops, I fucked up my mana. Alright, we'll just fucking... It's Cruel, dude. Cruel's apparently easy as shit, so... Again, this is just a world of difference compared to what it was like on the Warrior. Because the Warrior was like, okay, I gotta wind up this big thing. Finally get him stunned, which took way longer than stunning them with freeze and then getting the stun threshold from the bell hits. Yeah. I hate to say it, but it just feels different. And again, the build would be quote-unquote online later, Or you could probably do a perfect strike one tap build. I don't know, it's just not really, yeah. I like my fast paced shit, what can I say? I'm very much looking forward to Axes. Axes is like both aesthetically and I'm guessing from what I've seen, thematically what I'm looking forward to as well. So that should be kind of good. I do have resistance problems at the moment, so I need to keep an eye out on that kind of shit. I just leveled, so let's go check our items. Not physical damage, which is the feels bad. That's quite low as well. So the main problem I'm gonna currently have is this has +4 to all melee skills. And that is really huge, honestly. So I don't know how we're gonna contend with that. That being said, like it's fire damage, which isn't great. The extra elemental damage is really nice, but I already have that on my current one, and that also has plus, yeah, it's just not worth it. +4 to melee skills, plus I already have 1% less extra elemental damage, and it does equal amount. It's just ridiculous. I don't reckon it's worth it. Ricky, happy new gear. I wish it was new gear. Oh, speaking of, I need to get a stream deck. I had a mate having a chat with me about some streaming shit, and there's some things, especially if I can find a regular rhythm to start popping out videos, hopefully get some traction that way, point that to a regular scheduled stream time and some shortcuts and stuff that will be useful on the fly. I need to sort out a stream deck. I have decided. Alright, we're gonna buy all the not too expensive shit. Any super goods? No. Let's go to our bench. I probably don't need the extra large one, but I'm probably gonna get it, to be perfectly honest, because I would hate to eventually one day really love a couple extra buttons and not have them. Let's sell these two. How have you been, by the way, Ricky? I hope your New Year's Eve is working out. Doing good. You should get a stream deck, sorry. Yeah. Get the ones with the most, 100%. That is the plan. Like, I have to get an extra large, dude. For sure. Because again, even if I'm only using a small portion to begin with, by the time I, yeah, you know, if and when I do need more, the last thing I'm going to want is to be like, oh, now I have to go buy the whole other, yeah, fuck that shit. They're like $400 though, so it is a bit of an oomph, but it's fine. Worth it. Yeah, I was gonna say, am I not at the right spot? But I am. Why has the caravan stopped? Aussie dollars. Yeah, it is Aussie dollars, of course. I don't know how much it is in European land, but yeah. Return to the caravan and talk to Risto. Yo, what's cooking? Yo, send me to the next spot. Let's go. Trader's Passage. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, definitely need to get one of them. I'm pretty sure I have a relatively good schedule figured out. Like, one thing I wouldn't mind doing... I'm in a bit of a... in two minds, basically, is the best way to explain it. When the 11.1 patch starts ticking off, obviously I'm going to go deep dick into that. However, part of me is trying to figure out whether it might be worth, on the PoE channel, trying to pump out some basic videos there to get the traction. So when I am streaming PoE, then, you know, there's that possibility to do it. However, I'm also aware if I don't make PoE the main game, then that might end up biting me in the butt, right? Because then when I am streaming, people are like, oh, I saw your PoE video, but you're playing World of Warcraft predominantly for the next, you know what I mean? So on that angle, I'm thinking maybe it probably won't be worth it. Because, yeah, I know I'll go back to WoW, at least for now. Maybe one day I can break up with that horrible game. But I do feel like you're going to have to deep dig into one particular game. if you want to try and build an audience. Damn you, English hard. Oh, here we go. Still just 4 hours into the New Year's Eve for the Freedom Land. Well, depends what Freedom Land is, right? We are 4 hours away, and America's behind us, and you guys should be slightly ahead, I think? Question mark? Yeah, we're doing all right. We're all a bunch of like quiet folk. Okay, that sounds really weird, but we're a bunch of introverts. We don't typically like go out and do big party stuff. We don't want to. Even if by some sheer miracle we had friends out in this country town that we're in at the moment that were all like, oh yeah, let's do a catch up because it's New Year's, blah blah blah, and we're like, all right, fine, we'll go. We wouldn't be there for that long. One, with kids. Two, even if we didn't have the kids. Typically, we're going to be like the kind of, all right, it's 9 o'clock, it's past my bedtime type of people. Even though, we'll still stay up till fucking 11, 12 at night. Yeah, I don't know, it's just like a different fucking... It could just be the old age creeping in, right? Where we'd just rather stay at home and not really do anything major. And both me and Lauren are like that, to be perfectly honest. It's good. Suits me very fine. That's why I think I gravitate to these games and shit. Lakespur, Happy New Year, dude. I recognize the name, it's been a while. Then again, a while from my own doing, basically. But what's up? It has been a while. Freedom to pay healthcare and get shot by guns. I mean, that's the price you pay to get New Year's Eve slightly earlier than everyone else, right? Seems reasonable. But yeah, at some point in the next 12 months, I will be able to take the gap year to go full deep dick into it. Now that the kids are full-time at school and with some job changes basically that are coming in, which will be nice. But in the meantime, if I can stick with some sort of a schedule that allows for the balance of, doing some videos every so often. And when I say every so often, no more than one every 2 weeks and no more frequent than one a week. So somewhere in that 1 to 2 week range. Because again, I think realistically speaking, you have to have that dichotomy of both for the discoverability and just dumb shit like that. So it'll be a learning curve. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it, but I am very wary of I'm playing PoE because it is very, very fun. But I know as soon as the next shit for WoW's dropped, then cool, we'll pop off on that. And I mean, it is what it is, right? Whoa, okay. With the extra charges, look, I got 5 at the moment. This fucking falling thunder turns into a mammoth, dude. Holy shit. I want to get 5 charges again. Let's go. That was fucking wild. Holy shit. When's next power shit dropping? The PTR will be up at some point in January, and then a patch is expected mid to late February. So my worry is if I've in anticipation of a maybe, I ended up making a second YouTube channel for PoE, right? Just to do some shit with it. So if ever there was a PoE video worthy of making in some capacity, cool, that's fine. I've got a separate channel that's not gonna pollute the current channel, as small as it is. I'm not getting over my head, but I'm sort of just trying to, treat it strategically as best I can. And with that in mind, I'm like, ooh, that was a bit spice. I don't know if it's wise to because PoE 2 is my thing at the moment now, I don't want to go too deep in on it and then have people join the Twitch stream and go, oh hey, I saw your PoE video. If people do, and yeah, cool. and then I'm playing WoW in like 2 months' time. You know what I mean? Like that's my biggest fear. But also, I'm well aware that that could just be me overthinking it, which I tend to do. So it is what it is. But that's sort of the thought process that I've got floating around in my head at the moment. So I have it all there ready as a just in case when if and when I want to like pull the trigger on it, so to speak. Oh shit! Ah, Mom, not like this. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Should have belled him. So PoE 2 1.0 is dropping sometime in February. They didn't say that. Imagine if they did, right? Like, of course, every game fucking competes with itself, with other games, sorry. As far as we have the understanding of, it's anywhere from 6 to 12 months for full actual release. Even though this is early access still, they'll have a period, like they still haven't even added all the classes and shit yet, and then whatever testing period they want to give that. So I'm expecting at least 6 months, and I think 6 months is probably more akin to what we're gonna get. I don't see 12 months unless if some shit really started going haywire, but I think 6 months seems reasonable. I think it's more of a litmus test to be like, I have this fear. I don't know whether it's like, oh my god, I literally just one-shot him. Fuck me dead. This build's so fucking fun, dude. Oh my god. Because, yeah, I don't want to be a full-time PoE 2 person. Unless if for some reason this game just completely blows my dick off. And I'm just like, holy shit, full send, let's go. More likely, and this is something that I'm realizing more and more, is you kind of just need to multi-game to some extent, right? Like, every game has such seasonal impact on your life now. Because an MMO isn't like, hey, you can play this one game anymore, unless if you do all the quirky stuff like mountain farming and stuff, which just isn't for me anymore. Or I can't even say anymore, I never really did it that much anyway. So with that in mind, I wouldn't mind a rotation of say 2 or 3 games that can, you know, work in tandem with each other and complement each other quite well. And I think PoE 2, for example, and WoW would be a great example of that. It's just, for some reason, yeah, I've got it in my head that I have that fear that I wouldn't want people to be like, oh, we should hurry up and play this game because it's a thing. Whereas there's every likelihood as well that it's like, well, other people are probably doing the same thing that I want to do, right? They will also bounce between games as they pop off in different capacities. So I could just probably do it, you know? Knackers, what's up, dude? 10 years of casual invisible farming for 0 drops. Really? 10 years of invincible farming? You've got to be shitting me. I started, I think I'd done about 120 to 130 kills of it, and it didn't drop, and then I just gave up. Invincible is like that OG thing that I'm very well aware the moment I get it, I'll probably be like, the elation will be like, oh, and within 5 seconds I'll just like, you know, not give a fuck, and that will be very sad. But it has a very large nostalgia trip for me, because Wrath was when I really started like actually popping off in WoW, and like I played through vanilla and BC, but I was like 14 and a complete scrub back then. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of like contemplating and trying to just figure out what's the deal with it all. Benoit, I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but what's up, what's up? Happy New Year, Happy New Year. It's doing alright. What can I say? We're just chilling. The chill New Year's evening. We've got about, at least in this time zone, we have about 3 more hours or so before New Year's officially kicks off. So what a better way to spend it than blasting. Alright, we've got our first 13 gem. That can definitely go on. Oh, our strike's already up there. Good. Hope you guys are all having a good night as well. Alright, we've got our first spot. Feels bad. Always the way, but we'll get rid of that shortly. If only I had... That's another thing that'll be nice as well, is eventually being able to have mods and shit, but that's very much not a now thing. How do I add to block list? I wonder if that works. Oh, it got rid of his name, so happy days. Multi-gaming so hard you're streaming on it. Wow. Oh, really? Shit. Let's change that game, shall we? So game path of exile. Thank you for telling me that I was streaming under the wrong fucking game bar. Why does that not fucking let me select a game better? That's really annoying. What a complete piece of shit. Literally just gaming, my dude. That's how we're gonna celebrate it. Alright, let's kill these guys and then I'll have a look why it says I'm streaming under WoW. Feels bad. How about yourself? How are you gonna spend it? Any plans? Depends where you are. I suppose some people have already hit the midnight. So they're probably winding down, ready to pass the fuck out. Well, as you can see, I'm not streaming WoW at the moment now, so on that note, I need to figure out a way to update the game. Why is that being so dicky? Path of Exile. I don't think I've seen anything this painful to change. Holy shit. Oh. No, it just literally snapped back to the top. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, I'm assuming it's just this horrible thing. Yeah, it's the WoW 2 alpha. 100%. Spend it with your friends. That's always a good way to do it. Alright, let's go to restream and fix this shit properly, shall we? Yeah, sorry about that. I think I had it set to WoW last time. So, update titles, game, Path of Exile. Oh, I see the P's. It doesn't have Path of Exile 2, really? That's annoying. Wonder whether that's why it's causing problems. Surely it would have Path of Exile. Come on now. That seems really dumb. Alright, I'm going to Twitch itself. See if I can update it from there. Category, World of Warcraft. Nope. Let's cross that out. Path of Exile 2, the one that everyone else is doing. Mature rated game. Is it a mature rated? No way, that's crazy. Alright, there we go. That's updated. Hopefully that will reflect on you guys and in a second. Bring that back up. What type of games do I like? MMOs is my big thing. So I've played pretty much for every single MMO that's come out since WoW came out, basically. WoW's still my main game, but I've tried them all, so to speak. And getting into ARPGs from this, again, because WoW is much more seasonal these days, in terms of, you know, you've got your raid, you do your dungeons, you end up, you know, hitting a lull and getting a bit burnt out. Cool. Oh, fuck. And then, yeah, you can go off and play other games. Things like Fortnite and shit don't really appeal to me, so if any sort of shooters of any capacity whatsoever, never really, oh, look at that damage, dude. Including his damage to me, holy fuck. I think I just whiffed the dodge at the perfect time. Alright, I think we're fine. Is this the wind? Yeah, it's the wind. So yeah, typically MMOs, ARPGs is like one of those things that I've only ever very lightly touched. I usually don't get into ARPGs that much. Alright, can you go to the next stage now? Thank you. Jesus Christ. This bitch is crazy, dude. And I'm low on health pots because I've just been mashing that shit. Jesus. Yeah, so Guild Wars 2 was the only game from the MMO space that really took off in terms of took me away from WoW the most, right? Return to the caravan, there we go. So I played that for about 4 years, so that was like a big gap in between the MOP and early WOD era that I ended up playing Guild Wars 2 for. Did top end rating in that. That was pretty fun. Guild Wars 2 is one of those games that I still have a lot of respect for, but I could just never go back to it. Like, I realize how important vertical progression is for me as a player. I don't understand how people can... Like, right now, I can log in and still have the best in slot gear, so I feel like there's nothing to chase. And you're supposed to want to chase the cosmetics and stuff. But then it's like, well, if the cosmetics don't appeal to me, then why would I want to do it, right? And then once you've done the content once, who gives a flying fuck? There's no point, you know, doing anything else. So, yeah, it was one of those, like, odd moments where you sort of start to realize, okay, maybe this game really doesn't have much staying power left for me. Tried Final Fantasy, not for me. It's, is that a, yeah, ooh, that's a lot of movement speed, but I'm pretty sure I'll lose... Yeah, rarity is OP, so anything with rarity at the moment apparently is the bee's knees, so don't get rid of your rarity gear, basically. Magic Fund. Are you a full-time streamer? I absolutely fucking wish I was. If I was a full-time streamer, I would probably stream sometimes right now. Actually, I don't know how I would do it. Like, I would want to stream for at least 6 to 8 hours a day as your typical rhythm. And if I was doing that, I wouldn't know whether it would be better suited to stream at like 7 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon kind of thing, or whether to stream at like 8 till 4 in the morning or something dumb like that, right? Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one. I wish and would love to one day. But that really comes down to the effort required to put into YouTube and get better exposure first. Because I very intentionally don't have the number of viewers on my screen, so I don't know how many are watching. But like the YouTube's only, for the World of Warcraft YouTuber channel I have, is only like 3,000 subs and stuff. So I have a few goals in mind that I wouldn't mind hitting over the sort of next 12 months. If we get there, cool. If we don't, it's fun. What do you do besides gaming? I got a full-time job working for government, doing government stuff. And outside of that, 3 kids are pretty a handful. Thankfully, our youngest of our older kid, the youngest of the kids is about to go into full-time school. So that's part and parcel of why, you know, things like a gap year to stream full-time for a year is on the potential, you know, kind of potentiality, I suppose. Ricky called it, dude. Let's go. Good chats, dude. But no, I'm good. Definitely don't. Custom artwork is absolute dumb as fuck. I'm sorry, but it's completely true. Like, what value is someone seeing a fancy little extra fucking artwork thing gonna provide? It's not going to help get viewers at all, so thank you, but I'm good. But you gave me topics to dribble shit about for 20 minutes, so there you go. Thanks. Ricky knew what was up. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, there was actual conversation. If there was any value in it, it might even be worthwhile, you know, half entertaining the idea. Because at least you didn't just fucking full send that shit. But for me personally, I think a streamer would be very ill-advised and not the smartest decision, in my humble opinion, to give a flying fuck about what your stream looks like from the graphics side of things until you get the content worthwhile, right? And that's the other part as well that I've sort of been mulling over a lot. Ooh, fuck me. Is I feel relatively okay to be able to talk. Like, if I get prompted with a topic, I'm not like shy on anything. Like, I can generally talk a lot out of nowhere, which is useful. But I also realize, like, you got to make the content not shit, right? So if people want a place to hang out, that's all well and good. But part of me also sees value in not getting stomped like that. Holy shit. Big damage. I don't like it. Kind of going, okay, well, what pulling power do I have? If you're not doing events that are entertaining to watch, you usually have to be good at the game, right? So the example with Path of Exile is, what are you really gonna be able to, like, what staying power are you really gonna be able to have until such times as you're higher up on the leaderboards and things like that. So I'm very aware of that. Whereas in WoW, I wouldn't consider myself there, but I have a lot more knowledge and a lot more things to offer, I suppose, is the right way to look at it. We didn't level, so somehow I got all my shit back. Okay, I'll take it. Let's go, dude. I think just hitting the seal refreshes all my shit, so yep, I'll take it. Oh, dead end, what am I doing? So yeah, I think that's one of the major things I want to focus on over the next 12 months is really nailing down, like, okay, am I doing events? I feel like I've answered questions well enough, right? Like, I generally have a good flow for that, and I'm knowledgeable enough about World of Warcraft especially. Like, I don't even feel that's a question. I feel quite confident in my ability to bullshit about that game in a positive way. Whereas any other game I just wouldn't, and I would have to put in a lot of time and effort to kind of get to a place where I'm worthy of having an opinion, I suppose. Which is dumb, because you would probably ask any other PoE streamer, right, if they just randomly stumbled across here. And they'll be like, oh, you know, every opinion's valid or something. I don't know, half of them probably wouldn't, but you know. So I don't know whether, even from a World of Warcraft standpoint, right, is it better to be able to say, all right, I am now 3.6k IO or whatever. Now I have a seat at the table enough to warrant people's attention? Or do you just focus on whatever and just be a personable streamer and the rest will flow? That I still don't know the answer to, because that fluctuates based on popularity of game, how saturated the market is for that particular game as well. Like, you could say WoW's very popular, and then when it has its lull and it's not that popular, the saturation's better for you, but you know, still, yeah, a lot of those moving parts that I think this next 12 months will be a lot of figuring out. I feel like we just got propositioned by a hooker and didn't want to pay. Yeah, literally, dude. Straight up. Yeah. I feel dirty. Yeah. Just feel like, I'm good. I didn't bring my wallet, you know? Like, I know you bought me a drink and stuff, but I didn't agree to any of this. It's just literally like, oh, that's classic. Love it. To be fair, like I said, or like you pointed out, sorry, first time I've ever had one of them not just immediately jump on. But that's the problem as well, right? There's a reason that, or there's multiple reasons that they pick lower streamers. Because one, they have a chat that will actually read it. And two, any of the big boy streamers, one, they would already have stuff if they so choose. And two, they probably are smart enough to realize it's literally pointless. I used to get right into it and be like, oh yeah, I can fucking set up this and all my overlays are going to be poggers and people are going to watch for my overlays, dude. But you realize very quickly that that's just not true. All right, we've done that. So where do I path now? Ooh, we go down this way. Fuck me dead, dude. Alright. So now apparently we're pathing down to this bad boy. Okay. It's another dual socket, so I need to figure that out. I think this is more crit shit, yeah. I do like that it has some intellect nodes though. Intelligence is something I sorely need, both in-game and IRL. In-game and IRL? Yeah, that makes sense. She pretended to care for a good 5 minutes. Hey, 5 minutes longer than everyone else. I mean, if we're sticking with the whole like prostitute way of outlook, most of the rest of them literally just rock up and be like, "Want to bang? This is my cost." And then you go, "No," and they're like, "All right, see ya." Like, it's very, very different. So, I mean, I guess kudos, right? Yeah. Oh dear, good shit. Alright, we need one more seal. This is the big central one, so I'm gonna pop the checkpoint so we can snap our way back. Yeah, I don't know. What's your thoughts, Ricky? What do you generally think would be a smarter alternative? Obviously, I'm not going to take your word as gospel, so don't feel like you've been put all this pressure on that you're going to do stuff, but is there some truth to that fear, right? Like, whether or not it's worth to split yourself across different games, because what if the people then want to watch for one game but you're playing the other one for a while? So does that mean you shouldn't bother with content for two different channels straight away? You know what I mean? I don't know. It generally has been something that's been fucking ticking over in my brain for a bit. Into the grotto. Ooh, there we go. Grotto, me daddy. I changed some of my power settings as well, hoping that the crashes don't happen. I will have to say, if randomly I just like disconnect without being like, I'm leaving now, then it's the computer being annoying again. And it's not the computer, every other game's fine, and I have a pretty fucking decent PC. But because it's early access, for some reason... Oh shit, that was a lot of damage. For some reason, on occasion, I keep like just insta crashing the game. But I looked into some forum posts and stuff for the PoE 2, and apparently other people were having similar issues with certain setups or whatever. And one of the things they suggested is put your power settings of the computer on not to max out your CPU, because apparently at the moment during loading screens your CPU gets a heavy load for some fucking reason. You get burnt out on one game, so sticking to one game for too long for the long haul grind, isn't good for you. Completely agree, which is the whole reason why I've been like, you know what, I see a lot of value for doing things like PoE 2 and stuff. Even though it might be good for the algorithm building and following, yeah. I think you might be right. If people are going to watch, they're going to watch, right? And even if a PoE 2 person sees a video and they were like, oh, he happens to be online right now, let's go say hello. And then when I jump in there, I'm playing WoW. And they go, oh, it's not the game that I like. It's still that exposure, because they will go, oh, this guy had a couple of videos that I enjoyed or whatever. And now the new PoE season's coming out. So, yeah, there has to be some validity into that. So maybe tomorrow we'll do that. What's your video? The first video I was planning, I've started scripting out a little bit of it, was I've officially hit, I think, 136 hours in the game. So I want to do like my 100-hour absolute virgin of PoE review. Now that I've played 100 hours. Again, everyone's done it, but it's less to do with the value of the video and more to do with practice, right? Like literally get into a rhythm and a habit of making a regular video every week. So it's more for me than it is for value to the other people. But I'm sure there were some people that will at least still get some good juice out of the idea of hearing a perspective of a massive gamer nerd that's literally never played PoE before PoE 2 came out. And now that I have over 100 hours, it's, you know, it's a nice number in a thumbnail, you know what I mean? Like, I hate to say it, but again, you gotta play the game at least a little bit. And yeah, some sort of a thumbnail and title of, you know, my first ever 100 hours of PoE 2. But having two channels for different games is good, in my opinion. People unsub when they get... Yeah, 100%. I, at first, thought the only way you can really pull it off in terms of keeping it separated is... keeping it all homogenized on the same one, is when that expectation is set from the ground up, right? And you're just reviewing games and things like that. Or you have a bunch straight from the get-go. And even if you do have a bunch straight from the get-go, people will be familiar with it, but... unless if they're into both games, like, they're very unlikely to, you know, I don't believe that things like playlists and shit like that warrant, doing it on the same channel. And I have both the YouTube channels under my same account, right? So you're just making two separate channels under the same Google account. So that's fun. Like, it makes it very easy to manage. I was actually pretty surprised and happy with... Oh no. This is what I was talking about. I've literally jinxed myself. Hopefully the pause feature is going to absolutely carry me here. Fucking just insta-crash. So fucking annoying. It was working fine when I changed it, by the way. I'm going to blame myself for mentioning it. But again, it's probably just the nature of early access, right? You need to establish yourself as a creator who knows their shit, or entertaining to watch. Then you can turn into a variety. 100%, yeah. I don't think you should be a variety. I completely agree with you. And that helps affirm what I kind of already believed, but I was a bit uncertain. I think two channels is the way to go. And I don't think I can realistically manage any more than two different games. But I do definitely think I need to manage more than one game. Like, WoW on its own is not going to work out, right? I generally believe that. Oh my god, I'm taking so much damage, dude. How did that bell go over there? I'm actually so angry. Oh, this is tight. I don't even have mana. Oh my god, we're all gonna die. Ah! Oh, that doesn't look good. I'm supposed to run behind that. Shit, I forgot about that mechanic. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Two different channels. Yeah. Maybe keep your finger on the pulse of acid of creation, because that might pop off and you can get some steady head start on content for it. Yeah, I've got the alpha for it. I played a little bit of the alpha, and I'll be honest, wasn't too impressed with it. But again, it's only alpha. So I quietly just went, okay, they're still chugging away. I'm all good with that, you know. But, hello? Oh my god, okay. I got distracted, and I'm ESDFing instead of wasting like a dickhead. I was like, why is my buttons not moving properly? Yeah, I definitely have my finger on the pulse of Ashes. I'm in their Discord, for example. Played a bit of the alpha. Why do I keep standing there? And still very excited for it, but it's definitely got a long way to go still. Doesn't feel up to the standard they've clearly fixed this boss, because I used to just be able to absolutely pump this guy. Okay. Jank and delays make me think they're at least listening to feedback. Yeah. I'm at least appreciative of that, and I definitely think it's still going to be a worthy game to keep an eye on. We're going to start over here, so I stop getting stabbed in the fucking face hole. That would be pretty cool. Get the freeze. Okay, so 3 stabs along. Alright, we've counted it this time. Focus up! Let's go! Don't stand there. 3 stabbies. Don't do it. Hello? I was gonna say. Also, can we just point out that this, like... the environments in this game are absolutely fucking wild. Need to fill up that freezing strike window way better. Yeah. Alright, we can run away. Take it easy. Alright, angry man. Oh. He's about to drop his sword, I'm pretty sure. And then I get behind it. Oh no, he's dead. Oh, thank God. My mana regen is a problem. That is definitely my next goal to fix. Thank fuck we killed it though. Alright. Now I can read. Focus up, last pull. Yeah. Oh dear. That was fucking hecky. Alright, we're good. I clawed my way back. But yeah. I thank you for the clarity, by the way. I do hope that there's something there, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely feel like I have some value, as cheesy as that sounds to say. I think I do need to get better at the 2 games that I want to invest in. I think 2 or 3 games is the way to do it. 3 seems unrealistic for... Like, 3 would be something like Diablo 4 because PoE 2 doesn't have a season popping off and WoW doesn't have a season popping off, but Diablo 4 happens to have one, then you would just naturally jump in and play that, right? I think that's fine, but mainly the 2. And separate channels, I agree with that wholeheartedly. Chaining the additional time? No. I have been trying to suss out whether or not it's worthwhile to keep some of this shit for ults and stuff, but I don't want to lose the spirit. 38 spirit on my chest is like absolutely fucking giga. Because it's allowed me to get my Wind Dancer early, which is very nice. Ooh, my first 3rd support gem. Shit, give me back my support gem. Hell yeah, dude. Where is it? There we go. Uncut support gem. Alright. I need to figure out, let's do it together for esporting. Close that down. Alright. So, I need Cold Pen. Do I have a slot on Ice Strike? Oh no, I already have Cold Pen. Fuck yeah, dude. Unbound Avatar though, can probably get some. Herald of Ice doesn't need any, I don't think. That was the Perpetual Charge, which is really fucking sick. I think we might just start filling up Unbound Avatar, to be honest. Charge, Staff, Persistence, and Inspiration is already on there. Yep. Excellent. Staggering Palm, I literally never use, so I'm just going to blindly say that's wrong. We want Rage, Glaciation, okay, and Overabundance. We've got Concentrated Effect. Let's get that off, because that will make my thing go bigger, which I actually really like. So what's glaciation? More freeze build-up. That's probably good. Because that was like a pain in the ass before, right? Let's go... Where was it? Tempest Bell. Glaciation. That sounds so majestic. That's only a tier 1? How do I not have that already? Oh my god, I'm so bad, dude. Let's just get a tier 1 on there. Get it done, son. Let's go all gems, glaciation. And that can go on Tempest Spell with Rage. But it also wants Overabundance. The only way I'm going to get Overabundance is if I happen to have... Quality of Flask. No, I think it's this one here. Oh no. Add a gem socket with 2 supported and that's 3 supported. So I can do it. Ooh. Tempest Spell. Oh, look at that, dude. Alright. That is the question. What do we want to do here? Do we go for the Unbound or the Tempest Spell one? I feel like Tempest Spell is probably the way to go, surely. Yeah, because these are scaling off the weapon skills and Unbound is still only level 13. Yeah, nah, we're doing it. We're going full esports. Alright, so Tempest Spell needs Overabundance. Actually, even that might be a fucking small one, right? Then we don't have to pick. Overabundance, please. Over. Oh, he's gone ahead and done it. It's only a rank 1. Let's fucking go, dude. So then I can use my tier 3 on some actual big boy shit. Which... I don't even need Freezing Mark at this point, so that's fun. Let's just get... Cold Mastery, I suppose. I never Shattering Palm. Wind Dancer will come later. Unbound is something I use whenever. Yep, no, we're doing it. Let's go Mastery. All gems. +1 to level of supported cold skills. And when I do Unbound, it makes them do more damage. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna +1 my cold skill. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, and then we want Fire and Mastery as well. All the Masteries, apparently. Alright, cool, we're doing it. Cold Mastery, I've decided you are getting your ass slotted in there, dude. Let's go. Oh, and it pumped it up to level 14. That's pretty cool. Maybe that's how you can get it higher. Alright, Concentrated Effect is no longer a thing, which is huge. And now we can go back to the map. Alright, we've managed to finally bullshit our way through all that shit. Excellent. So now I have Overabundance, which I actually feel like this is about to pop this build off even further somehow. What? Level of mobs 54 and 54, so it doesn't actually matter. We'll go to the... Keth. Is it Keth? Or the battle? Yeah, it's Keth. I thought it was Keth. Go on and do it, dude. Now, new focus. Overabundance on my Tempest Bell means it's not a small area anymore, which is good, but I can have 2 of them, which is bad, because I need to learn and figure out how the 2 work. I don't know whether I need to do 4, then drop 1, and then do 4 again. Like if I drop 1 now, yeah, I need to do another 4. Yeah, and then drop another one. Yeah, okay. Cool, no, that makes sense. I'm happy with that. I'm probably going to need to figure out a way to get a lot more mana. Mana is a huge issue right now. But that's fine, it's a good problem to have. Right, team, hello. I quite enjoy Keth. There's a lot of hard reset shit. Like I have 5 of these fucking things. It's lasting like 30 seconds. It's super long. Does so much extra damage. I'm still on 28 seconds left. I can freeze the whole fucking world. And then have enough to like blast. And then I've just kept them all so I can blast again. And then I've kept them all. It's just sick, dude. I absolutely love this build. But mana's definitely a bit spice at the moment, but that's fun. Sometimes in life you just need to spice. Oh, look how far it goes. It goes like literally off my screen. I don't understand how people aren't using this. There's got to be a reason for it max level why they don't bother with Falling Thunder. Something I'm missing, man. I swear to God. Alright, so we have 2 of the same relic. Oh. I don't even need 2 bells. That's some boss shit right there. Apart from that, fucking who gives a shit? Ooh, makeshift. Oh, please be the leveling one. I mean, it's gonna be high level because we're in a high map, but I am definitely keen on the uniques faux shizzle. One thing that I do find annoying as well is it's a bit of like a self fucking problem, right? Like I screwed myself on this, but I wish I had have gone solo self-found instead of the normal standard league. Something that starting next like season when the game properly launches and shit, or there's like a reset in some capacity, I would probably push to just get straight on SSF straight away. I'd much rather not have to deal with the trade. I mean, I can just not trade, which is sort of what I'm doing now, but the problem is everyone else gets the advantage of trading, whereas I just kind of don't want to do that, whereas at least SSF, everyone's on the same footing, so to speak. But I don't think I could do hardcore unless if I was like about 1,000 hours extra fucking practicing in this shit. Because, yeah, hardcore would be fucking huge dedge. Oh, look at it. It just blasts through this shit. But I do need mana, I know. Blam. Blam. Ooh, lesser jewel absorb. Don't mind if I do. Come on, you bastard. That is one thing that I realized that I found interesting, like a bit of a almost self-reportish. I was like, oh my god, it's really annoying having the buffs up here. Like, I wish there was just an easy... Ooh, they are alive. Okay, cool. I wish there was just an easier way to see, and I wish I could move my thing like weak auras. And yet I constantly bitch that weak auras are a thing, and it like ruins WoW. And I wish weak auras didn't exist. To the point where if we had to sacrifice the non-problematic weak auras for the ability to get rid of the problematic ones, I would still rather do that and sacrifice all add-ons, or you know what I mean, like weak auras in general, just because I want to be able to like make WoW better. But in this game, I hate not having like my stacks of shit here. Like, it's super dumb. Like, I literally just don't like the thing that I wanted, and yeah, I've refused to do it. Like, I'm just too used to it now, I suppose. Straight away I was already like, oh, if I could just put that there and like move that around, and maybe if I could make my own weak aura and set this other thing up, like, oh my god, we're so fetch. Alright, that is a very good lineup for... See what I mean, man? I'm telling you, dude. Falling Thunder. I don't know why people don't use it. There's got to be something I'm missing. Because you don't care about... Like, I understand and respect Flicker Strike, but it just puts you in bad spots. Because if you flicker into a group and then get caught... I don't know, man. Can I help attack these guys? Oh, these. Oh, now they fucking come out. I see how it is, dude. Fucking toxic, dude. Alright, let's keep going down. We're almost about to ding as well, which is very nice. Oof. That damage. Actually, that's what I wanted to check. We're probably getting, yeah, a bunch of 13s. This is really good. Nope, just kidding. Everything else is literally already 13. Do I want to add a mark in? Like, it's telling me I should do the mark, but I feel like I have heaps of my bars. Staggering Palm is useful, although they die too quickly, and it would more so be useful on the boss. The boss gets frozen before you can really do anything. I feel like leveling Shattering Palm is completely pointless. Freezing Mark probably would be okay, because you know what? We're gonna do it in real time. Freezing Mark is what they recommend in the leveling build that I'm following. However, in its endgame version of it, his final version updated yesterday does not have it. So, you know what? We're not gonna fucking spend it. Yeah, take that. We're gonna need Ice Strike, Tempest Bell, Falling Thunder, Charge Staff. I think that's all the 13s we need. Alright, so we're just putting 13s aside now. That's fucking wild. Okay. Seems legit. Concentrated effect can go fuck itself. Everything else, yeah, is pretty good. I actually do want to have a quick look at this. Mist Whisperer, yeah, this is 100% the one that I got to level. Oh, it's so good, dude. So this is what I had on SSF, and then I ended up getting rid of it because I hated the well, I say this, I hated the fucking mercenary, but it was fine. It did a lot of fucking damage though. This thing fucking trucked, and you just like froze shit constantly. Really, really good. So now I can send that to the bank. So when I level a merc of some description, that is something I do want to focus on as well, is probably having at least a handful of, I mean, there's no reason I can't either, because again, it's not like WoW's gonna have anything major happening in the next month and a bit probably. So I do unfortunately have to go back to work on the 6th, which is super poo-poo, but I'm sure we'll live. Now I'm going intelligence because I desperately need more mana. Mana is an absolute problem right now. In fact, now that I have that gem socket, I'm going to see if I can find some gem of some description that has some mana for me. Oh shit, dead end. Let's go. But yeah, whenever we can pop off and officially pull the trigger on the content time, it will probably be for a year. When it happens is mainly the issue, because it's like I would love nothing more than to do it at the start of 2025, but financially it's probably smart to, you know, at least work 6 months or so to save. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. We could do it now though, like it's not undoable, because we have subsidized housing because of Lauren's job and she makes enough and all that stuff, but I wouldn't mind saving up at least like quite a large portion just so I can use that to coast it a bit. That is the plan. And then if I can just find a happy rhythm with being able to do this throughout the week. That was the main discussion, was like, okay, if this were to happen, then it's basically like I gotta treat it like a job and stuff. So I'll be like, I go to work, I come home, I spend a bit of time and help with the kids, but then I'm straight off to second job kind of thing. And then we'll set aside weekend time to like actual family time. But outside of that, it's like busy work. Which she understood, so. The joys of having a Understanding misso. Oh, that Wind Dancer coming in strong. Yeah, Jesus. Oh, this is very nice. Golden Tomb, love it. These scarabs fuck shit up. Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting that. Alright, dead end. Also dead end. I love that Falling Thunder, how wide that bitch is now with the full 5 stacks. So good. Alright, let's go down this one, I think. The big thick one over here. I think that is the play. We're supposed to find the Sanctum at the heart of Keth. Ooh, and spooky. Alright, which way are we going, team? Oh, how is this so good? I hope Axe is on the Marauder or the Warrior feel this fucking fun. Doesn't have to be as fast paced, that's fine, I respect it. Not everything's gonna be as insanely spazzy as this, but at least it's fun, dude, because this shit is wild. Oh no, it's so good. As soon as you pop Unbound, man, I swear to God, it just absolutely trucks shit. It's fucking sick. Anyway. Whenever you can get the stun off with that, it is really good because you shoot out these extra projectiles that are not bad. You just don't get that much opportunity to make it work though. Oh, here we go. Next section. Find the essence of water. Oh, that's right, this bitch. Yeah. I know what we're talking about. Ooh. I wasn't sure whether you guys would come alive, but apparently you want a piece. Let's go. God, that mana is such a problem. Literally, like, each pack I'm just absolutely chunking through mana. Need to get some sort of sustain going on with that. I don't want to deviate from the build though. I think we're just gonna have to find it from gear and shit. Which I also don't want to have to lose magic find, so there's not that many pieces of gear that I can get it off. I feel like the neck, so a neck or a ring is probably the most likely position that I'm going to be able to try and get just more intellect and more mana regen. I know, you always need mana. Oof, that's some damage. Get up in ya. I don't like it. Yeah, we're good. One Falling Thunder, baby. Oh, we might be onto something. I think we might be going the right way. There's a checkpoint. Checkpoint's been good things. Oh, that feels so satisfying. We're just going straight. Fuck it. This shit just keeps going forever. Oh, daddy. Oh, mummy. Let's go. Are we up to 14s yet? No, it's still 13s. Okay. We have a bunch of them now though. It's not the bad. I also do realize I need some more, specifically like evasion ES gear. So the evasion's really nice, but I have dropped a lot of energy shield. Like my energy shield's quite low at the moment. It's only literally 31, which is fuck all. So as we get some more intellect gear, that'll come with ES on it naturally. I think that's the lookout that I've got to go for. Oh, trapped. I don't like it. Get me out of here, Jimmy. Just kidding, not trapped anymore. Yay. Alright, we have absolutely booked it to the other end of fucking Narnia. So I'm hoping all these guys are about to come alive, aren't they? There's no way. We just touched their esophagus. Oh no, who would have thought? Oh my god. Surely I can get a wicked one. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so satisfying. I know I need mana. I always need mana. Jesus Christ, this is a good place to farm. Not bad, dude. That was a lot of mobs. Alright. So, we're trying to find the Sanctum. Basically, we want to get that water bitch and burn her remains or some shit. And she'll give us the essence of water. So, I'm trying to remember where or how the fuck I even did that. Back all that long time ago. When I did this like 6 hours ago or something. Oh, that Wind Dance is really cool. Oh, that's the other one of the other things as well, is Wind Dancer will have Execute, which is really cool. Gives a culling strike whenever it knocks them back, which I find very nice. But I think I'm gonna have to wait a bit more long term for that. We shouldn't really be able to have the 3 passives at the moment, because I have... Actually, I might even only have 2. Oh no, it's 3. We got 98. What's the other one? Herald of Ice. Oh, Close Combat Frenzy. Yeah, of course. The literal whole reason this entire build fucking even functions. So good. It does make me interested though, because I remember being like, I want to try and make a staff build with maybe like more physical based damage and go for Deadeye or something with culling and all that, or Witch Hunter even. And then I was like, oh, it's just not going to work because that only gives me frenzy charges in the Witch Hunter tree, whereas you can use that to still run the staves, and then Resonance will... Oh shit. Resonance turns it into power charges, which is fucking wicked. Alright, where are we going? We are a long way away from the start. How fucking big are these maps, dude? Shit is bananas. Back this way. Jesus. Alright. Surely. I'm guessing you were gonna go down this way now. That's all good. Maybe up this way. Oh, might be onto something. Gone ahead and done it. Freezing strike. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Oh my god, even that's a dead. Where the fuck do we need to go? Alright, I'm gonna checkpoint to that bad boy and start running up. Checkpoint to this bad boy. Start running up. Might be up one of these ways. Hopefully. If it's not, I'm gonna fucking cut my dick off, I swear to god. Moment of truth. Oh, I see something that looks slightly different. God, this build is so fucking cool. Forever Prage. There we go. Hardaketh. I knew it was fucking somewhere. Okay, dude. So now we need to find the essence of water, and it's at that fucking dead bitch. And hopefully we just kill the boss. And yeah. I remember this now. Yeah, dude. Easy damn. Easy damn. I love it. I mean, this is the kind of shit that clearly has to be fixed in some capacity, right? It's a little too strong. You just freeze them. They're frozen for like 5 seconds, and then it turns out that's all you need. It's like, well, shit. What you gonna do? Alright, I should be able to return. She doesn't drop any loot, I don't think, right? Am I about to just bail and leave loot behind? I don't think so. Alright, we're good. Okay, dude. Let's identify some shit. The first thing I'm gonna do is throw in our thing into our unique stash tab. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, wait, there's only 2 crossbows in here too. Interesting. Very good league starter, that's for sure. So mercenary is definitely gonna run that bitch. Support gem 3, cool. I don't know when I'll need that, but it will probably be soon. Ooh, that is a lot of health. That is way better on the health. Alright, removes 15 of life. Recovered from mana. I already have mana issues. If we could just like not... Yeah, I'm gonna have to not run that. That's really annoying. Projectile damage? That counts for the whatchamacallits, which is, I guess, kind of fucking cool. See if we can get anything else good on it. Mark skills have... I already fucking hate this. This just got bricked. Stupid game. Alright, that can go in. Don't need 13s. That's a lot of 13s. Desert Rune can go away. I'm on the wrong tab for the Desert Rune. Whoops. Support 3. No. Yes. That can go over there. You are a disappointment and you can get sold. Yes. Done. And then we sell. Ooh, do we want to swap to lightning resistance? That actually might be worthwhile, to be honest, because as much as I didn't want to sell that other one, I think that is the way. Oh shit. Let's sell this as well, because even though we've got a dual slot, that fucking sucked. What a punch in the face hole. Ooh. 15% of rarity found. Not as good as the 17%. But more resistances, more armor, which is irrelevant. Max ES. Maximum 2 energy shield. Is a raw stat. It's got some... I already have elemental resistances though, and then all attributes plus the light. I don't know, man. The 15% of rarity found is cool, but I already have 17%, so it might actually not even be worth it. Oof, so close yet so far. Ooh, 10 spirit. That would be cool, but again, bit of a fucking nope. I'm not against pissing off some of these rings. The cast speed is nice, but maybe some fire resist might be worthwhile because my fire resist is... Oh, and the mana regen rate? Oh, 100%, dude. 14% mana regen rate. We want it way higher. Yep, I'm doing it. We are going to Deep Dickus Maximus. Transcendent Mana Flask. Why does it have to be so shit though? It's alright. Let's see if we can make something out of this. Evasion rating. I mean, it's not the worst in the world. Let's regal it. Really? Went to accuracy rating? Ugh. Oh god, that's so annoying. I don't know if I want to exalt it. What's my resistance? Fire is my worst resistance. I do really need to get that up, so that would be kind of helpful to run on it. And I technically could, you know what? Fuck it, we're just setting it. We'll get some more exalteds one time, right? Intelligence, yeah, that's always helpful. 37 life per enemy killed. That is actually really cool. You know what? Yeah, alright. I'll pay that. All things considered. Oh, what am I doing? Oh god. Buy that back. Disenchant that bitch. We need the regals flowing still. Otherwise we'll run out of regals. Alright, I'm pretty sure we leveled. Let's see if there's anything major going on with these bad boys. There is a bow, but fuck bows. Oh, that is a hard sell. One, mana per kill is really good for clear. I like that a lot. And that is a lot of physical damage. That is very good. But I just used all the exalts, so it's probably not even worth it. Yeah, I don't know how long until I can even really realistically replace this. It's only a level 37 item, but fuck me, dude. We got a little bit of mana on kill, which it's just the +4 to melee skills, man. That is a big boy. We're gonna have to wait until we get an equally big boy fucking change, I reckon. That could have been a potential though. Because even if you factor in the 80 plus 80 is 150, that's not even including the 40% extra physical damage that I can put in the slots myself. And then by the time you exalt it all, there could be something really good on that. You know what? I'm even going to buy it and sit on it and see when we get some exalt orbs, like if I'm still struggling to make something happen out of it. Yep, we're going to do it. I have decided. Oh, that's right. This was the other shit we were looking at before. Let's top up on them. The ring should help a little bit with the mana regen and stuff like that, so not the worst in the world. Alright, we need to find use for the relics. We have Mastodon Badland. Okay. Is this it? Is this the Mastodon Badland? Yeah. Oh, this zone. Ah, yes. Need to get the, Ah! Oh, that is a spicy meatball. I don't like it. Jesus. How are you still alive? Excuse me, sir. No one likes you. Why are they still dropping life flasks? Giant life flasks. That was like so 30 levels ago, dude. Like, oh my god. No? Thank you. Silly fool. All of it took. I mean, the mana feels slightly better. Still a major fucking problem though. Jesus, dude. Okay. That's the problem as well, right? Is as my shit gets bigger and better, it's just costing more mana each time, which, I mean, what can I say? It be what it be. Alright. So good, dude. Actually so good. Really don't need Excuse me, I dodged that, you piece of shit. Thank you. Oh, dude, you have 5 of those fucking things? Look how wide and big that shit is. Ooh. That is spicy meatball. This song sounds pretty fucking good. I have to pump it a bit, I reckon. Tune. There it is, dude. This doesn't get your blood going, what will? Oh, look at that. These rares aren't lasting fucking 2 seconds, that's good, dude. Ooh, oh, it's a focus flame. Which way do I go for the pathing? Top side, alright, cool. More intelligence, which I'm in desperate need of anyway, so happy days. What a banger. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, the quality ones are the things that you're supposed to like do up on, like good strong bases and shit. I think that's one term that I hear a lot about, is like building up, or you know, farming good bases to then like do whatever with. And I still don't quite understand that terminology. I'm sure it will come in time, but that's one thing I still haven't quite figured out exactly what that means. Like, I understand the concept, it's a white piece, but what constitutes as a good base, you know? And I'm guessing it's just as simple as a high roll with the superior stuff, right? Like the quality on it, I guess. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. Ooh, we got a bad guy? We do have a bad guy. That was way too close for comfort. Jesus, titty ass. Okay, dude. There we go, the bone pits. Yes, we do need to go to the bone pits. I haven't been having this much fun in a game in a long time. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. Boom, 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 boom. As soon as we can get some mana flow, then this build will be back to being absolutely insanity. The only reason it's a problem is because I have that melee skills are like 4 levels higher than what they should be, which is huge because it's allowing me to do huge damage, but it's chewing a lot of my mana that I don't exactly have, but it's fun. We're killing shit consistently enough that it's not that bad. I have decided that it's not that bad. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what a bang. What a one tap. Oh, this bitch survived. Alright. Slay, son. Damn. I have a feeling I was supposed to go down. That would make me sad. Oh no. Ooh, might be good. Easy. Alright, clan relic is the other one for that. Oh, look at all this shit. Oh yeah. I'm slowed? Oh, what is this? This is bullshit. The slowy has become this. No, the slower has become the slowy. Alright, let's have a look what this. What's he was like. We got a bow. I am definitely salvaging for those two things. Any good physical damage? Yeah, not really. Cool, that's sick. Fuck yeah. Oof, that is juice. Yeah, I definitely need to work on the ES side of things. ES badge and resistances. Even the resistances, to be honest, are still kind of low-ish, but maybe it's not that relevant at this level. But yeah, we'll get there. You know what they say, sometimes in life you just need to be trash for a little while, dude. I didn't like that. That seemed a bit sketch. Just tagged him. I'm back here, you bastards. Slippery fuckers. Alright, we have opened up a big area. Let's actually quickly teleport to the other checkpoint and then maybe we'll run down. That's the plan. Oh, my back, bro. Well, this way was definitely the right way to come, I think. Checkpoint, that's what we like to see. Yeah, here we go. This is gonna be the big boy. Alright, moment of truth. Easy, dude. Ah, focused up. Let's go. Love me a good focus. Dog tags. Dog tags? What do you mean? I have a dog tag on. Yeah. No military service. It's really dumb. It is a dog tag, but it says cheesy shit because the kids got it for me because they thought it looked cool, and I haven't taken it off since I had it bought for me. All my family's military, but I'll show you. Ready? This is how cheesy it is. But like I said, the kids picked it, so I wonder if it shows up. No, it's just cheesy engraving shit. It doesn't really show up very well. One side says like dad since blah 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 date, and the other side says like some love thing since the other date. What dad? Yeah, dude. It was from the missus and the kids, but I legit have not taken it off, except for very rare random occasions. Now the annoying part is can I get it back on? Veteran of poop everywhere. Literally, we joke, but come on. I can feel it. That's what she said. Get in there, you bastard. Where? I was hoping the camera would pick it up better. Alright, I'm gonna have to take off the headset. We're going full rogue. How do I fix this shit? That is the question. My hands are all sweaty because I'm like, yeah. Is it in yet? No. Alright, pinch the 2 spots. I believe in myself. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nailed it. I just had to pinch in the right spot, you know. Turns out it was in yet. Hell yeah. Alright, we've finally done that bullshit. What's that? Another 13. Ooh, 13 Spirit Gem. I actually, unfortunately, think that's too big. Yeah, we can go there. That's fun. Normally I do the thing for that, but I'm actually going to get the Artificer Shards instead. Because I feel like that's probably better. That was dog shit. That needs to be unidentified. Let's go back to Hoodie Hood Road Boy. Energy Shield, pretty pog. Bunch of resistances and actually mana regen. Well, okay. I mean, you wouldn't really ever use that, but again, it's a unique, so fuck it, we're just gonna slam it in our little stashy. Because that's what you do. Alright, we've got those 2, that can go in, that can go in, that can go away. I don't think I need a 13 of the Spirit Gem. Actually, you know what? Nah, fuck that noise. I reckon maybe we do need a 13 of the Spirit Gem. Spirit. Because... yeah, Herald of Ice can go up to 13. Ooh, that is nice, dude. Combat Frenzy is still only 10. See, here's the problem. With Combat Frenzy, right? It goes from I can only get one of these charges every 2.3 blah 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 to 2.1. That change is like very minimal, yeah? Whereas Wind Dancer, I get more evasion rating, so that's kind of cool. It's only 1% more, so all told it's 3% more. Cool. So do I want 3% more evasion? Do I want slightly more combat charges? Which, I'm sorry, but I'm fucking swimming in those charges. It's ridiculous. Or do we go the Herald of Ice, which is bigger explosion and 100% of explosion physical damage converted to cold. Yeah, that's kind of big deal, right? Surely. And it's a bigger range, and it's a more attack. Oh, what are we doing? Herald of Ice is OP as fuck. Yeah, we're doing it. Full send. Alright, we have the relics. I think we have both relics now, so we could go quickly hand that shit in. I think. Don't quote me on that. Is it in the Titan Grotto section? I'm pretty sure it is. It's not in the Valley of Titans. It's in the Titan Grotto section, surely. I'm like mentally mapping out. Don't think it's there. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's Titan Grotto. Oh no, because this is underground. Ooh. Trader's Passage. That might be the hideout thing. I generally have never figured out what that hideout thing was, and I hope I get to go there to kill it. They're 52, so I could take them on. I'm pretty sure that symbol is hideout. And I do need that, so that's kind of cool. So Titan Grotto is not what I thought it was. I don't think it's there. Don't think it's the Halani Gates. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's this one. It has to be the Titan Grotto. Surely, dude. Not the Buried Shrines, not the Mardu Miney thing. Trader's Passage is the underground part of it. Yeah, I don't want... Oh, maybe it's because I haven't done the Titan Grotto properly. Alright, I think I've got an idea. I'm going to come to here so I can just hand these annoying 2 relic things in. I'm pretty sure it might give me some more something. But let's go to the caravan person. Ooh, what a quest, dude. Hell yeah. So we're going to go to the Titan Grotto section, Valley of the Titans first. Yeah, I'm doing it. I've decided. Because I'm pretty sure the Valley of the Titans is where I hand these 2 relics in. Ugh. What is it? Ooh, we're getting closer. Not the bad. Yeah, this is definitely the one I was looking for. Good shit. So now I just need to get all the way to where the what's is and hand these 2 relics in. I don't know if it gives me an additional thing or whether it just lets me like rechange stuff. So either way, not 100% sure, but it's fun. I was dodging the entire time. Hello? Imagine playing this shit on fucking hardcore, dude. You'd be starting over like 400 fucking thousand times. Next tune hardcore, right? I'm not against it, but I feel like I just need to be better at the game, right? Like, I actually genuinely think an end goal... Fuck me. I generally think an end goal is too hardcore. Like, it's just better content. However, what is not good content, in terms of the fun, the risk factor, like all that kind of stuff, right? Is... You need to... Oh, again, dude, this is what I'm talking about. It just freezes. Literally hard frozen. It's just gonna conk out again. Don't know why it's doing it. Anyway. These freezes aside, if they were working fine, I feel like there's a certain expectation that you need to kind of at least get okay length of time, right? Like if you just constantly die in the very first act and you're not even getting to level 20 each time because you're just, you know, not good enough to do it, then I feel like hardcore is probably pointless. And yeah, dying from like a freeze like this would absolutely make me fucking neck myself. I'm hoping I can just like alt F for it. Yeah. And hopefully the pause feature will work. That's one thing that has been good. For the most part, I have found the pause feature hits like 80% of the time. Where if it detects that you've DC'd or something quirky and dumb like that, it'll pause your shit for you, basically. But we will finish up very shortly, I think. Because I do want to go spend a bit of time with the misso for then ringing in the New Year's. but I really want to get these relics done, and I mean, maybe we can try and push past Act 2. I don't know how much I've got left. Oh, I've still got the Dreadnought. I fucking hate the Dreadnought. We probably won't do Act 2 tonight. I'll smash that shit tomorrow. Tomorrow being New Year's, definitely won't be around. And the annoying part is the next day after that is Theo's birthday. He's literally born on January the 2nd. What a dick. So yeah, we'll have to... he's got some mates coming over, but... How popular do you think hardcore mode in retail WoW would be? In retail WoW? Oh, so not classic. Retail WoW. I don't think it would be popular at all, right? Like, surely. Because how, like, what's the end game on that? You're doing, like, normal raids of... Here's the thing, though. I would definitely jump on board on that. Because I know retail so well that... I would enjoy dying and replaying and like learning that shit. That would be pretty fun. But I don't understand how it would be better served for... Like, I feel like there's a evolution to the raiding in Classic where the whole point is you got to try and Molten Core. If you somehow pull that off, then you go to AQ and Nax and all that shit. Like, there's a expansion-wide level of progression, or tiered raiding as we used to know it. Which, for the record, I miss tiered rating so much. I know I probably... It might be one of those you think you do but you don't sort of situations. I'm perfectly willing to admit that. But as someone that likes being at the forefront of everything anyway, it sounds cool to me that all the raids of an expansion are relevant, rather than just going, alright, well that season's done, sorry. Like, you can fucking go fuck yourself now, and no one's ever going to go back to that raid ever again. Which I do find is dumb. Like, they're literally spending development time on raids that immediately lose so much value after however long, right? I think that's so silly. They need to figure out a way to make their shit last longer. A seasonal hardcore, you have to finish a certain raid before 3 months or something, and you get limited mogs in it. Dude, that actually sounds sick. You should tweet that shit, dude. That actually legitimately sounds really fun. Increase life recovery. See, I don't get this charm shit. I don't find the charms that great. Like, I don't know what I'm missing with it. Also, I really need to figure out a new belt. I'm sure at some point a new belt will happen. We're just going for the recovery life flasky thing, because clearly that's a better option. So I've decided, yeah. Yeah, I would play the shit out of that, honestly. Seasonal hardcore thing where it's like, okay. Like, you could do that to offset the actual season as well, right? Like, let's say right now is a big lull for season 1 in game, right? So for these next month or two until the next season comes out, they should 100% launch a seasonal hardcore raid 1 of War Within, and then the whole point is you level up, you don't die, and yeah, you have to complete, I guess, normal and then heroic without dying. That sounds sick, dude. I would play the fuck out of that. And then you could, okay, so you would do it where it's in retail, but you cycle through old raids. Would it be scaled through time walking? Like, how would they scale it? Because that's the only thing that would be kind of... I would be curious to know whether or not adding the hardcore element where you can't die, whether that is good enough to make time walking feel good. Scaled time walking. Okay, cool. Because time walking really doesn't feel that great, to be honest. And I'm perfectly willing to admit that's probably a me problem. But, time walking just felt like a piece of shit, to be honest. I don't feel that enthralled by it. But that being said, I'm also willing to admit that... are we supposed to do the horn? Yeah, we do the horn. I'm also willing to admit that the time walking that they did for the BRD raid with the anniversary event, that was scaled well. In fact, it was overscaled, right? But there was difficulty challenge that was like, oh, good, it's not just like a walk in the park like it normally is. I would be on board for that. I hate to say it, but I would actually be on board with that. That sounds crazy fun. And it feels like the perfect answer to the lulls in the time frame where you get that little rush of leveling shit. Leveling's pretty easy in retail, to be perfectly honest. But you get to like, yeah, kit them out however you want. And the end goal is just that seasonal raid for the, 2 months, 3 months sort of thing. And they get to recycle all their old content, which I completely think is a missed opportunity by, country mile. They really need to find a better way to use shit that they spend time developing on, which is the downside of MMOs, right? Like, I think it's gonna always end up a bit of a shame that. So, ooh, Transcendent Mana Flask, yes. I do need to get my hands on some Transcendies. But yeah, they spend so much development time on tiers that literally just go to waste within like 3 to 5 months. And that must feel really shit. How would you do it? Would you always make it time walking of the previous raids for that season? Or would you go, like you said, back to ICC days and that kind of shit to bring back the really old stuff? Because I think there's probably an argument for both angles, right? Oh god, that is so good. Alright. Let's check if we're up to 14s yet. No, still 13. God damn it. I just want my 14s, dude. It might be worthwhile doing the staggering. Yeah, well, guess we'll just fucking upgrade it because there's no other reason not to. Transcendent. 285. 3. Oh, yeah. We need the extra amount. So yeah, all things considered, I think it's probably a good idea. Would they do it? I wish they fucking would, dude. Honestly. I'm actually looking forward to Plunderstorm again as well. I'll probably stream the shit out of some Plunderstorm. Especially because it sounds like they're going to have a proper reward track for it. So it's not just going to be, one and done. People just farm the shit out of it for... like it sounds like a bit more of a fleshed out thing. Which I think that'll be good stream content as well. All the raids from vanilla to 1 current... to -1 the current. Yeah, okay. So for example, we would be getting all the raids up from vanilla to the problem is though, right? And again, I'm not saying it's a problem as in I don't like the idea. A issue to solve, that's the better way to put it. An issue to solve then would be if you did 1 time walking raid for each season. Let's say they have this magically done and they're going to do it in the next season, starting with season 2 in February, right? So season 2 you do Molten Core, then season 3 you do Anchorage, then season 1 of Midnight, so the next expansion, you do Naxxramas, and then season 2 of the next expansion you do maybe what's the first raid in Serpentine Cavern? Oh, Karazhan and Serpentine Cavern, right? By the time you get through them all, you're never going to catch up to the previous raids, right? Because you're always going to be so far... There's so many tiers back in the old ones that you wouldn't ever get to the previous current raid tier. You know what I mean? You're always going to be like 5 expansions behind, almost. So that's where I'm like, how do you solve that problem? Or do they go, okay, the hardcore thing for this season is vanilla. And then all the vanilla raids are available. And if by some sheer miracle you manage to get through Molten Core and Anchorage, then you still have Nax waiting for you, right? A expansion-wide set of scaled raids could be a more realistic option. But again, we're only talking about 2 months, right? Like, this isn't like a form of real content that you're supposed to be going for. So, I don't know. I just think if they could iron that out, the thought of a retail version of WotC does sound really good. Like, my ears perked up. Let's just put it that way. I would play the shit out of that. Because warriors are tanky and fucking good. Whereas in classic, warriors are fucking so painful. Fucking neck myself, dude. You get a big dig tabard. All the yeah, oh dude, I love a tabard. Like tabards are one of those things where they're kind of shit and no one wears them. But I guarantee you make a really cool flashy tabard that has like actual good aesthetically pleasing shit that makes you stand out, and you're like, holy shit, you're one of the only people that is wearing this tabard because you did this retarded. Like, I think Blizzard have really lost the plot a bit when it comes to exclusivity and, you know, carrot on a stick mode. Like, because they've gone so, at least it feels this way, don't quote me for sure, but it feels they've gone so deep into the aspect of like collectionism, kind of like completionist mode, you know, that they've lost any sense of that prestige. And that's why there is a design. Ooh, fuck me, that was spice. That's why there's a design level of appeal to ARPGs like this, right? There's some sort of a level of prestige where even if I got really good, there's always better gear, and then there's a sense of rankings and leadership. And each season you get to start again, sure, but the leveling process to get your build online kind of thing is relatively quick, all things considered. So you're getting repeat content with what they've made, and it's done in a way that is fun, you know? And so that's why I found myself finding the appeal of ARPGs to be better than what WoW can do. But I also know that I fucking love WoW, dude. I love that game so much. At the end of the hardcore season, your surviving toon gets ascended into some Hall of Fame. You can look but no longer play. Oh, do you know how huge that would fucking hit if you had like some area in the world? And player housing's coming, right? Player housing. Okay, I'm fucking hard cooking now. Player housing could have like a section, like a room of requirement almost sort of thing, where you go into there and you see the escapades and you get shit for your player housing based off what you did for the season of hardcore. Oh, dude, I would absolutely play the fuck out of that. Are you kidding me, dude? That sounds wicked. Yeah, how fucking cool does that sound? Hell yeah, brother. Fucking damn straight. I'm fucking getting excited about something that will literally never happen, and that's so sad. Oh, if only. I wonder how much investment and like effort it would take to even give a temporary attempt at it. Like they just go, oh, we're doing this quirky thing, we'll see how it goes, and they just do it for vanilla or something, right? And I don't even know who you would speak to, because it's one of those like such a wild out there thing that it's like surely every single developer that reads that will just roll their eyes and be like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, because the one thing that makes it work so well with vanilla and the classic servers and stuff is they don't have to do much. There's no like big overarching theme of people need to spend a lot of dev time creating this shit. They probably need to do some tuning on bosses, sure, but all the content is there and they really don't have to fucking do much. Whereas the idea of doing time walking for all the raids and stuff, they have them in. Would they need to be tweaked? Actually, how much is already set to time walking? I'm pretty sure every raid is already done. Maybe we're onto something here, hey? Because I'm pretty sure all raids up to Legion. Yeah, all raids up to Legion are done in time walking already. I don't think BFA are done yet. I feel like that's not on the list, but that could be fine. Because you don't need to do BFA. You've got all the other previous expansions to sort of help tide you over, to be honest. Don't know, they wasted effort in Kata Classic. Oh, dude, don't even get me started. I think Kata Classic was such a mistake. I don't understand why they would do it. What a dumb fucking decision. It should have stopped at Wrath, and even then, they should have stopped it at Wrath and then just focused on Classic Plus. Like, hardcore is really cool, and I'm all happy for them and stuff. Good job, go team. But it is very niche. People prefer watching hardcore, not playing it. At least that's my understanding. I could also be completely in my own bubble, and it turns out everyone fucking loves watching and playing it. I don't know. But my understanding would be that hardcore is a watch, not a play. But it is very fun, and that's why it should be in fucking retail, dude. Oh man, that actually got my blood flowing so good. Like, my brain is just like absolutely switched on and just going, oh my god, the player housing shit could have this and this and this, and what about this, and oh my god. And they just perfectly have it when like a 0.07 patch comes out that you can piss off and go do this hardcore thing. That's my point, yeah, 100%. Retail has enough self-sustain in pretty much all classes. There's maybe a couple that you could like complain about. But again, even if you were to complain about them, the bright side is they have talent options that make you survivable. The reason that people don't do it is because throughput is the only thing that matters, right? Why would you bother doing... Wait. For... Area level 57. Oh, so I can actually change a thing, but it just does say I don't get ascending from whatever. I don't understand how they keep dropping then, or how that whole system works, but cool. Yeah, no. It would mean that people actually care about some of the more survivable talents, you know? Like, it's such a good idea, legit. I would play the fuck out of it. Worthy enough at least of an attempt, you know what I mean? Like, they cooked with fucking Plunderstorm out of all things. Like, WoW developers sat there, were telling us, oh yeah, we've got this quirky thing coming. And it was fucking Plunderstorm of all things. That is nothing to do with WoW. And it was the fucking best. It was fucking sick. I loved it. I'm very surprised that they haven't jumped on this battle royale sort of thing for a fantasy game, because the only other game that I know of that well, actually no, I know of a few, but a few games have tried to do the fantasy angle for a battle royale, and none of them hit in any way, shape or form. Whereas Plunderstorm fucking hit, dude. It is really good, and there's definitely a world that you can use that to funnel people into your other IPs. Well, it's the same IP, right? But it's just different games. So yeah, I don't know. I think they're missing out on a huge opportunity with Plunderstorm. They should have seen the success and completely gone, cool, yep, in 12 months time, this thing's going on the Battle.net store as a fucking standalone. Made it free to play, bunch of skins, make them a bunch of money. Then they can use that to help funnel people to WoW and shit. Oh, mate. Straight up. Thunderstorm's got to be a free-to-play mode that's a gateway drug into WoW. 100%. And if it doesn't gateway people into WoW, perfectly fine. Doesn't need to. But it is there to be like, oh, hey, you know... You're running around all these different zones that are the exact same zones in a massive game like WoW that still has a lot of staying power after like 20 years of existence. You're gonna get some conversions of people being like, oh shit, this free-to-play game has this other game, and oh, that map that we all love, Arathi Basin, wait, I can actually go there and do quests and shit? That's crazy. Whereas for us, it's the opposite, right? Wait, I get to go to that map that I've done quests in and do a battle royale in? That's crazy. Like, it's just, yeah, it'll be... I don't understand how they haven't jumped on it. And maybe they have, and they just haven't told us, because you know what Blizzard's like. They keep everything under wraps for like 17,000 years, but... I don't know, dude. That hardcore definitely got me, my brain thinking... The only negative I would see to that is like, and this is more of a personal like whinge over nothing, and I'm aware that it's kind of basically is a nothing burger, but it would be nice to be kind of like have stuff that's not WoW. Like, I see the value in having other games and stuff to play, right? Because of the whole lull in WoW, and part of me is kind of like, yeah, maybe the answer doesn't have to be more types of things of WoW. Like maybe it's actually good to be able to play different IPs in different games, you know? Instead of like, alright, WoW, this version of WoW is in a lull at the moment, so now I'm going to go play this version of WoW. And now that that's slowing down, I'm going to play this other version of WoW. And so everything is just what version of WoW you're playing it at the time. There's at least something valuable in the idea of mixing it up and playing different games. But in saying that, I'll still shut the fuck up because that actually sounds amazing. Like I would 100% fucking love the shit out of playing some hardcore on retail. Time to play Overwatch 2. Ugh, gross. Marvel Rivals seems to be doing pretty well. Oh, that's a dead end. Oopsies. Yeah, Marvel Rivals is popping off. I played it a little bit. It was pretty fun, but those type of hero shooters are not my forte or enjoyment at all. I usually don't get into them that much. Alright, this should be the big fuck off dude, and then I reckon that'll be a nice ending point for us. I have no clue why you grace me with your presence every time, Ricky, but I do appreciate you hanging out, my dude. It's always a good time. And genuinely, fingers crossed, I would love to be in this same chair fucking 12 months from now, next Christmas. And we've got a nice little community going and shit. It'll be really fun. Oh my god, look how wide I missed that. Oh, it's still hitting him though. Suck it, get him. Oh, so much damage. I just face tanked it like a fucking champion. Oh, I'm risking it for so many biscuits. I don't know if this is a wise choice, but I love it. Ah! Yeah, we did it. Easy risk, dude. Easy risk. That was spicy as fuck, though. I was like trusting entirely in my defenses. Hello. Ooh, our first 14 gems. So let's go Ice Strike because obviously that's our main shiz. Gem cutters, hell yes, dude. I definitely need that. Final letters back at the start. Pretty sure we're good with that. Speak with whatever her name is. Should be back at the caravan, surely, right? I think so. Your stream is my favorite place to shitpost. Hell yeah, dude. Love me some shitposting. I just actually vent all your, you know, frustrations in life. You're just using and abusing me. I see how it is. You're ready to use my factor code next year for your meals? Hell yeah, dude. That's commitment. Factor doesn't deliver to Australia, unfortunately. Yeah. I genuinely would be interested to see, like, if I went full fucking degenerate streamer mode. I'm not talking about selling shit, by the way. Actually having meals done already instead of having to do them myself. I'm like, there's bound to be some pretty good value in that, right? Because then I just fucking wake up. I don't have to fucking deal with shit. I just do the thing. And I can just heat up some meals. The only problem is I really don't like the idea of like microwaved meals constantly. That doesn't sound very appealing. I'd rather like fresh shit, you know? Because why would you ever want fucking microwave meals all the time? Let's have a quick check of this shit. See, this is what I was talking about. I need a +1, and it has mana when killed. This has the makings of a not piece of shit. But unfortunately, the problem is +1 to skills versus +4 to skills is kind of just what are you going to do, right? I also realized if I'm getting a +14, then my thing's on a +19. That means I'm almost at max rank on my Ice Strike. So as I start hitting 19s and 20s and shit, or 18s basically, I think the plus to melee skills stops being a benefit. I don't think it lets you go over by going up to the 21, 22, because 20 is the max on the skill gems. So that is good news, because that means that this stat that's absolutely hard carrying me at the moment will eventually stop mattering. So that's kind of nice, I suppose. Now to sell out, I would ironically use your Raid Shadow Legends code if you made $2. If it made me $2, Jesus Christ. Raid Shadow Legends paid out so much dumb money as well. But I actually did play that for a while because it was just the phone game to play at work, and another mate at work was playing it a lot as well. And so he sort of like stealthy got me into it, and I was like, oh yeah, well, fucking something to do. I need to find the sisters of blah 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 because she has a plus, and this bitch has a house icon. But I'm pretty sure this dude down here somewhere has a house icon. I need to find all the houses. Where's the houses? So the little icon indicates whether or not you get an actual upgrade. For this fucker has a plus as well. I don't like it. There's all these pluses. This is shit I need to chase down. Wow. I can't zoom in on that unfortunately though, but that's fun. Oh shit, what did I just click? Uh-oh. Use the desert map to travel to Dreadnought. Oh cool. The part that I fucking hate. Let's go, dude. Alright, if I hit you and I go to Titan Grotto. So we got this bramble fucking bitch at Trader's Passage. Okay. Then if I go to Watchful Twins, I guess it just doesn't show you, right? Path of Morning, Spires of Justice. Well, I'm currently in that one, so that's gonna eventually get taken care of, I think. Yeah, it's definitely going to be important to figure out what those two give. But this one in Titan Grotto doesn't actually make any sense. I need to know what that icon is. I'm pretty sure it's to do with the hideout for sure, but we'll come to that in time. Alright, on that note, I'm going to wrap up and chill for a bit and then do... I'm sure we'll all still be awake, so we'll do the thingamajigger. I wouldn't go full sellout mode, but it does sound good to actually have a position where you could be like, yeah, alright, I'll do my little in-video advertisement on YouTube and some shit. And I get the privilege of getting some extra money, but again, as always, first things first is we need to get some traction on the streaming front before any of that will obviously pop off. And that part and parcel of that is exposure through YouTube, right? Because it's just the nature of the beast. So I reckon that's what the next 12 months will be for sure. Don't get your face. I don't even drink anymore, man, to be honest. I drink probably 2 or 3 times a year, and I'll have maybe like a couple of beers. But yeah, I'm a good wholesome person of wholesomeness. I promise. Good little Christian boy. Yeah, far from it. Alright, on that note, thanks again for hanging out, my dude. Much appreciated. And yeah, I'm gonna go chill, enjoy New Year's, and we'll probably be back. My guesstimation is Thursday afternoon, so Thursday night. So 2 nights from now, because tomorrow, yeah, we'll have New Year's stuff, and then Thursday during the day, Theo's birthday, so we're gonna be doing a bunch of shit with him, but then that night we'll be back on it. So alright, au revoir, peace, and I'll see you Thursday hopefully.